The cutting-edge PlayStation 5 controller, formerly titled DualSense, was uncovered by Sony. Let's go. Haptic feedback is one of the major new increases of the DualSense controller, receiving new vibration methods to pass on in-game sensations like driving a car through mud. The L2 and R2 buttons are now adaptive triggers, allowing you to feel tension as the triggers are pulled, which will greatly enhance the feeling of drawing a bowstring or similar actions. The Share button returns under another name, the Create button. The Create button will pioneer new ways for players to create epic gameplay content to share with the world, although Sony is withholding further details until closer to launch. Another key expansion to the DualSense inclusion of a built-in microphone, permitting players to talk with friends without the requirement for a different headset or microphone. It likely won't serve as a complete replacement for dedicated gaming headsets. Sony still recommends you keep that headset handy, however it will give players the chance to hop into a speedy discussion or make a snappy callout in a multiplayer match even without a connected headset. PS5 controller aesthetically differs quite a bit from the tried-and-true form factor the DualShock controller has stuck to for 4 generations. Customarily, DualShock controllers are a singular color, HBUT. The new DualSense controller adopts a two-toned black and white color scheme. The DualShock 4 light bar returns, although its placement is a bit different, now sitting on each side of the touchpad rather than the top of the controller. The build of the controller itself takes after the larger designs of other contemporary controllers such as the Xbox One controller and Nintendo Switch Pro controller in order to achieve a greater level of comfort. Despite design changes, the DualSense controller retains the rechargeable battery of the DualShock 4. Also, while it's not officially confirmed at the time of writing, the controller appears to feature a USB-C port for charging based on the images released by Sony. Several recent controllers, including the Xbox One Elite Controller Series 2 and the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, have adopted USB-C as a charging standard, so it only makes sense for a next-generation controller to follow suit. Sony believes the DualSense controller will open up new avenues for interaction with PlayStation 5 games thanks to its new suite of features. DualSense marks a radical departure from our previous controller offerings and captures just how strongly we feel about making a generational leap with PS5, says Sony Interactive Entertainment President and CEO Jim Ryan. The DualSense controller will launch alongside the PlayStation 5, which is still currently scheduled to launch this holiday despite the ongoing coronavirus pandemic delaying other upcoming Sony projects, including The Last of Us Part 2. If you liked this video, like it and subscribe. Your support is very important, thank you.